Welcome back. Today we are looking at two lights from Imalent, the DM70 and also the DM35. The DM70 uses Cree XHP70.2 LED, 4500 lumens, and the DM35 uses Cree XHP35 high intensity LED with 2000 lumens. I would like to thank Imalent for sending me both these lights for review. Both of these lights are relatively small. They are both powered by a 21700 battery, both still significantly smaller than many of my single 18650 lights, such as Ace Beam L16, the BLF GT Mini, and my Convoy C8 Plus. Talking about the battery because it is significant. It is a protected 21700 and it is also rechargeable via a micro USB port on the top, which makes it tremendously long. Here is it compared to a unprotected 18650 and also a standard 21700 cell. It is so long it does not fit in any of my chargers. You can still use a regular 21700 inside either of these lights and power them to full power, which I think is a great thing because I've seen lights that you couldn't do that. Both of these LEDs are either 6 or 12 volt. Nightcore is one of the first companies I remember to do that. They put out the TM03, and it was a good light, except that the battery was, there was something special about it. You had to use their battery in order to get the maximum power. If you put some other 18650 in their light, you would not be able to run the light properly. The beam quality on both our lights is very good. The DM70 gives us a nice round hotspot, very large, bright spill, and the DM35 is its thrower counterpart. It gives us a tighter spot with better throw. Other features we got with these lights are a magnetic tail cap, which is okay. It's not super strong. It will hold itself up, but it's a little bit sketchy. If you bumped it, you'd knock it off, but it does work. We also got a green backlight for the switch and an additional red light on the side. Imalent is calling this a sleeping light, which I thought they meant like a night light or something, but it's not. They mean like a light to help you sleep because it's red. I looked into that, and there is some evidence. I found some studies that say, you know what, that's a real thing. In the study that I found, they were using something like 30 joules per square centimeter for that, which looks about like this. So I'm not really sure whether or not this tiny red light here would be enough to do anything, but, whatever. For me, the only thing I would really use that for is if I was like camping or something, I might turn that on so that I could easily find my flashlight in the dark. That would be a help to me. The user interface is a click for on, click for off. From on, if we press and hold, we can cycle our modes low through high. From any position, you can double-click for turbo. From there, you can double-click again for strobe. If you want to turn the switch light on, you can press and hold, and that'll come on. That will remain on for up to 3 hours. For the red light, if you triple-click, that gives you your sleep light. The battery doesn't rattle at all. This little cover on the switch does it's got a little bit of a rattle noise, but it's, not too bad. I tested both lights to see what the output was. The Imalent claims 4500 lumens for the DM70, and I got 3259 at 30 seconds runtime. For the DM35, their claim is 2000 lumens, and I got 1822 at 30 seconds runtime. I also went ahead and checked the current drain from the battery end, and with the DM35, I'm getting about 8 amps at the battery, and with the DM70, just a little bit more, about 9 amps from that one. So on the DM70, with that you know, that jump in size. This is my FW3A. I get about 2,800 lumens from this at the 5-second mark. At 10 seconds, FW3A is already, it's petering out. It's too hot. It's already kicking down. This did not kick down on me once during the beam shot. Imalent claims you get about 3-minute bursts of turbo with this one. We are going to take a look at some beam shots now, but I need to get you guys' opinion about something. A few people mentioned when I was doing the videos about, you know, all the Home Depot lights and the Bass Pro lights, which we're going to go back to that. But that they had a hard time following at the beam shots because there were so many different lights. And somebody mentioned, you know, why don't you put a picture of the, you know, the light that you're doing down in the corner or something. I'm just wondering, does that help you guys? Do you, you know, we're going to try it with these lights, and, you know, when I compare with some of the others, because not everybody knows what those other lights are. I'd like to know if you guys think that helps, or, you know, is it distracting to you? Does it matter either way? Are you able to see what the light looks like, you know, if you're watching on your phone, things like that? So let me know down in the comments. For our control light this evening, I brought Convoy C8 Plus. That is XPL high intensity CLED. Now let's try our Imalent DM35. That is the 2000 Lumen XHP35 high intensity. Now we'll do Imalent DM70. It's our 4500 lumen light. XHP70 LED. Do some other quick comparisons. There's our Convoy C8. Ace Beam L16. Imalent DM35. Imalent DM70. A lot of coverage there. That is, it's not only, it's got range, but it's wide too. Let's check it one more time versus FW3A. This little guy is still a super powerhouse. I mean, we're getting range out there. We're getting all the way back to the fence with this little dude. I still really love this light, but wow, it's already getting hot. I had to scoot my fingers back. One more time. I'll bump it up to the turbo and then we'll switch. Now, DM70. If the Imalent DM70 and DM35 are lights you would be interested to have, there is a link for purchase in the YouTube description along with a coupon code to save you some money. As always guys, super thanks for watching and good lucks.